Gorgeous. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. I am coming to you from my new home studio. We have officially moved in. I have given up the office. We've been in the warehouse for 3 years. I can't believe 3 years have happened. But I just got back from America. My husband and I have been trying to design and decor. There's going to be more decor. If you're watching me on YouTube, the wall is going to change, okay? There's going to be all kinds of things back there. I am definitely a clutter lover. I love things. I struggle with like an open wall. So just FYI, we will be shifting things. If you're not watching this, just know that I am so happy to literally be 5 seconds from my front door. Coffee, everything around the corner. I can hear my kids playing video games right now. It is beautiful. And you may be able to hear them as well. You might hear airplanes like in the air above us. I don't know. We're going to see how we go with this. It'll be better audio than my car podcast when I first started, for those of you that have been with me since way back then. But I'm super happy. I can't tell you how joyful my heart and soul feels right now. I've been talking to a lot of my beautiful friends, to my amazing husband, about my feels after coming back from the United States. I went for 10 days to America. I live in Melbourne, Australia at the moment. We will be living 50-50, possibly 55-50. We'll possibly be living more in America and then a little bit less in Australia. Not yet, but it's looking like it's brewing. It's looking like things are brewing in that way. And I'm very excited about it. I have been speaking quite a lot lately, the last 2 years, 3 years, when I did my TEDx as well. Things just kicked off. Writing a book makes so much easier for you to get on stage, talk about your book, the things that you share. So it's been a big ass whirlwind. And so I am beyond myself. Like I can't even... I'm really struggling to put into words how I feel being able to go back home to my hometown of Boston, Massachusetts, okay? And be flown there to speak on stage at a room full of women, to empower them and talk to them about becoming magnetic in a town where my abuse, my trauma, I have this little photo of me. If you're not watching, you can't see, but it's a little photo of me, little Erica, when I was 7 years old in Puerto Rico, having coconut ice cream at Luquillo Beach, which is like my favorite beach in Puerto Rico. It's where my dad's from. And that photo was taken, and like maybe 4 or 5 days after that photo, I was kidnapped by my father. And that was a whole saga. And I did a podcast about it if you want to go deep diving into that Jerry Springer shit. But I'm so, I don't even know. It's like, you know, when you go through something and you're processing it, and you're trying to find words, and I've been unpacking it as much as I can. I've been writing, I've been speaking into my voice memos, I've been sharing on social media. I've been really diving deep and sharing in the Queen's Table, because this is something that I've wanted for a very long time. I have wanted to go back to the States, to the country, to the cities that I'm from, to go back to those communities and pour into the women, to share my story in order to empower others who have had similar things happen. I still want to go back to foster care kids. I still want to go back to the youth over there and really be like, yo, stop messing around. Don't hang out with the wrong people. Do your inner work. Like, there's so much more that I want to do. And so I can't thank Netta, Megan, and the entire Fab Fierce Females team for choosing me to be their keynote speaker on day one, to close out day one. I mean, I could never put into words the experience, how it was and how it felt. And damn the women in the room. Damn, Boston brought the heat. Like, that's what I miss about going back to the States. Like, the vibes, the women. Like, in America, I'm not saying Australia is not like this, but it's a different culture, right? Like, in America, you could meet a stranger, air quotes, in the elevator, and by the time you get from floor 1 to floor 11, homegirl is your best fucking friend, and then she's the maid of honor at your wedding. True story. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. You're walking down the street, having not a great day, and someone's like, yo, your earrings are dope. And you're like, oh, thank you. You know, just like sprinkling joy, compliments, love, power. You go, girl. Like, high fives. I fucking miss a high five. You know, we love a high five in America. And so it was amazing. It was amazing being there. It was amazing being able to speak there. I wanted to do this episode because I don't know when you stopped dreaming, when you stopped allowing yourself to envision the greatest vision, the greatest dream. It makes me emotional. I don't know when you stopped letting yourself do that. But I would like to invite you in this episode, in this podcast, in this moment, to allow yourself to dream bigger, louder, stronger, more audacious. Ask for more, want more, allow yourself to feel what it would feel like to have the desires of your heart met. And I'm talking the big ones. I'm talking the ones that you're like, nah, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. That's stupid. That's never going to happen. Don't do that. Like, it sounds like a parent. It sounds like someone's mom. It's like, be realistic. Don't be silly. Don't do that. Like, that's not you. I am inviting you in this episode to allow yourself to dream big and tap back into the version of you that believes, that implanted that desire, that dream, that goal in your heart in the first place. Where's she at? I would like to speak to her. Can we pull her out? Can you bring her to the table? Can you put the ear pods in her ears for this episode, please? Please. We need her. Because I can't tell you that I did not believe. So what I do believe, I believe in my dreams and my goals and my female Tony Robbins shit and all the things. I said I would talk to Byron Katie. She was on the podcast. I barely kept it together on that episode, but we spoke, okay? I think I said a few words. I was like, Gary V was on the podcast. Amy Porterfield. Like, I want to do Tony Robbins shit. There is conversation. There is vibes. I'm not saying things are happening, but there are vibes around Tony. Like, there are vibes, okay? Like, that's huge. I was like, I want to do a TED Talk. I want to write a book. I want to build a program. I'm going to build my audience. I want to impact people. Everything that I've allowed myself to say that I want to do, I am doing it. And even if it's not here yet, bitch, it's on its way. It's around the corner. And I believe it for you as well. But I want you first to allow yourself to think about, to marinate on, to dream about, to envision what you want. Like, what do you want that you don't currently have? What do you desire? What are your deepest desires? And some of you are listening to me right now, frozen. Like, what? What do I want? I don't know if I can listen to this episode. I don't know what. Some of you are just like, no one's ever asked me that. That's not in my vocabulary. I didn't grow up thinking that. I stopped dreaming years ago. Some of you are like, I've been a mother. I've been, air quotes, just a mom for the last 20 years raising kids. Some of you don't even know the language I'm speaking right now, and that's okay. I'm talking to you. Some of you are like, what do you mean, Erica? I'm dreaming big. I'm playing big. I'm like, cool. Bigger. What else is there? Are you comfortable? Are you content? My least favorite word. I hate that word. I don't know why. I don't like it. I'm content. Meh. It just feels like meh. It feels like yeah, huh, meh. I don't like it. What is fucking content? I want joyful. I want excited. I want activated. I'm fucking expanded. I want to feel something. I want you to feel something. What do you currently not have that you desire? And I'm not saying like more stuff. If money's not it for you, boo, you wouldn't believe how many people in the world have a lot of money and you're over here like, I wish I had more money. And they got it. And they're fucking miserable and they hate their lives and they're not living their highest purpose. You wouldn't believe the amount of women who cannot have children who are like, if I could have a child and be a mother, that would be my purpose. And then the amount of women who fucking have children, me and many of my friends who are like, that shit is not my purpose. I'm still looking for my purpose. So whatever the dream, air quotes, is, what do you have a desire for? If it's hard for you to even think about it, ask yourself, at what age did I stop allowing myself to dream? Did I stop allowing myself to envision greater for myself? And it could be greater impact. It could be greater travel. It could be greater love. It could be greater self-worthiness. It doesn't have to be greater money, greater bank account, greater shoe collection. It could be whatever it is that you desire for you. But allow yourself to tap into that shit. I'm telling you now, I believed I would go back to America at some point in time when I was feeling safe. I ran away from the country. When I tell you like the plague, I was like, goodbye, America. You suck and burn in hell. Fuck you. You took my whole life away. You took my whole life away. I felt like that country just like took my whole life away. It just felt like it's not safe for me to be here. It's a dangerous place. It made me sad. My husband got taken. It broke my back. I ruined my life. I got kidnapped. I got abused physically, mentally, sexually, spiritually, in all the ways. I was torn to shreds in America. And it just felt, every part of me was like, never again. I will not go back. And it's crazy to think a country didn't do that to me. People did that. Experiences, life. There was shit that needed to happen. And it sucked and it was hard. And instead of dealing with it, I ran away. I tried to run away. Now, I didn't know at the time that I was consciously running away. I was just like, I can't. And if you've read any of my books, I was just like, Control, Alt, Delete. This shit didn't happen. Goodbye. I'm out. You know, I'm escaping. I'm leaving. And my stuff is going to stay here. And spoiler alert, your stuff does not stay here. Your stuff, that's your shit, will follow you no matter where the fuck you go. If you bury yourself underground, it's coming with you. If you fly across the country, across the world, get on a ship, go into fucking space, like your shit's coming in an invisible suitcase that is on your fucking back. Chip on your shoulder. It is with you. It becomes who you are, how you think, how you move, how you trust, how you love or don't love, how you walk, talk, speak, everything. Your shit wears itself on you. And in my first book, Confidence Feels Like Shit, I said, if you don't work on your shit will work on you. And I stand by those words to this day. I've seen it. It works on you by you not getting the love of your life. It works on you by your bank account being not where you want it to be. It works on you by your health and your fatty liver. It works on you with you being overweight and being unhappy and being whatever, your boundaries. Your shit will and is currently working on you unless you decide to work on it. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me take the wheel. But I didn't realize that. So when I ran away, long story short, whenever somebody says that shit, that means that shit's going to be a long story. But long story short, I end up in Australia. I'm healing. I'm not healed. I'm healing. I'm doing the work, whatever. I'm still doing the fucking work. The work's doing me, as I say. And it was, I don't remember the month, but it was 2024. And that's it. My mom has been sick. She was well for 14 years. Now she's been sick for 2 years. There's a yo-yo going. My trauma is resurfacing back and forth. I am on the roller coaster of re-traumatization about my mom and all her shit. And there's episodes about that. If you don't know the story, girl, go and listen. Like, have some popcorn. It's fucking drama. Jerry Springer shit. I don't even know. It's crazy. So here we are, 2024, and my husband and I have to come back to America. We have to go to America. I have to move my mom's shit. We're putting her in a nursing home. She's already in the nursing home. I got to pack up her house. I got to sell her furniture. We got shit to do. We got to roll our sleeves up and go back to not the hood, because she'd moved out of the hood, but, you know, she's in a roughish, it ain't what I want. I don't want to go back there, basically. And I do not want to bring my 2 children back there. Thank you very much. My babies, my precious cargo, to the unsafe, terrible country that ruined my life and took my innocence and XYZ and all the things, the stories were made up. And so it was very hard for me to go back, but we went back. And not only did we go back, it was horrific and it was hard. And I did an episode about that, but my fears didn't come true. Nobody got trafficked. Nobody got a gun pulled on them. Nobody got mugged. Nobody got raped. Nobody got killed. Nobody got shot. Like, I know it's silly if you're listening and you're American, you're like, yo, Erica, chill, man. Fuck, you know, that's not going to happen. But in my head, all my bad stuff, I just shoved it into America's bad. That's bad. Oh my God. And now I have my babies coming on the land, on the country. Oh my God, no way. So when that happened, when my body could be safe and I knew my children could not only be safe, but they could flourish. We went to a country club in Boca, okay? I was loving it. I was like, this is good. I could be here. I could see myself here. And then meeting women and being like, oh my God, my clients, the women that listen to my podcast, Those that follow, you live there, you listening from there. And I know UK, you're there too. Germany, I see you. Riga, I see you. I see Lithuania, all y'all that listen, if that's how you say it, I'm sorry. I see you. And I'm coming to Europe, I promise. One country at a time. But like, oh my God, I could be here. And so in 2025, when Becoming Magnetic, my book came out, I said to my husband, I'm doing an Australian tour, yes, but we're going back to the States. We're going to do an American tour. I want to meet my audience. I want to be there with my women. We're going to do this. And so it was really this year. So I've now, in case you're counting, self-funded 2 trips to the United States with 4 plane tickets and then internal flights. Okay. 4 of us have been to America now. And our Australian dollar, womp, womp, womp. It's not good. Okay. So I was trying to explain this shit to the people in America because they didn't understand that all my coffees were like $18. They're like, well, wait, what do you mean your coffee's $18? And it ain't Australian coffee. Australian coffee is the bomb. Okay. We don't Starbucks, right? I was like, fuck, $18 for a coffee. Shit, but I need it. And the dollar's not the same. So it was an investment, to say the least, of time, money, energy, belief, organizing a tour. Thank God, Selena, I love you, on my team, who organized everything. And for us to get on airplanes and travel around the States, and the money that we invested, the time, the energy, the belief that we put in, we poured belief. We didn't sprinkle, we fucking sprayed, poured belief all over the trip, all over what we were doing. And to see the outcome of the United States trip, holy shit. I said to my husband, we're coming back. We need to build our business here. We need to do events here. We need to be here for our people, like to see my Latinas, my women of color. Like I don't see that here in Australia a lot. It's not here everywhere like it is in America. My culture, like I don't know, like I started to miss it, you know? I was like, fuck, I want my kids to grow up knowing what that is. I want them to have a Puerto Rican Christmas. Like we have it here. I always do my Puerto Rican Christmas, like my Noche Buena, my sofrito, you know, I'm making my fucking pernil. Even though it's hot, I'm making all my shit. But it's different. They went to Puerto Rico. They got to see the kids. They hung out, you know, and I was like, I started to see myself. I started to dream different. You know, when your dreams are different, I started to dream different. So I'm sharing this with you because after 2 self-funded trips, I thought, I'm going to speak in America. I'm going to hit the speaker circuit. I'm going to get on the stages. I want to speak at Aspire. I want to speak at a Tony Robbins event. I want to, and just because I'm obsessed with him, I want to run my own events. I want to get on stages in the US. I have a message I want to share. I want to empower my people. I want to be an example of what's possible, etc., etc. Never did I think in my wildest dreams, which is what we're talking about, dreaming, that the year I said I wanted to, I would do it. To be honest, shocked. I was, oh my God, everybody's like shocked. I say it very Australian. I was shocked. Shocked. I was shocked. I don't know if I fucking say it anymore. I'm Australian, American, Puerto Rican, all the things. Totally shocked. Like, wait, what? I'm about to go back to the States. I was just there 2 months ago to then get Nera to say, I want you to speak at my conference in Boston. And she's like, thank you so much. I love you. I'm obsessed with you. You changed my life. Thank you for saying yes. And I'm going, no. Girl, thank you. Do you understand what this means to me? Do you understand? Like, I was not trying to be cool. I got on that stage and the first fucking shit I did was cry. I'm like, I can't believe I'm in Boston, the city where my trauma happened. I would have never thought 15-year-old Erica, if I was to tell her, you saw I got real Boston real quick. 15-year-old Erica would not have believed that my ass would be in Boston at the Raffles Hotel, speaking power into women to back themselves, to become magnetic, to own who they are. Yo, old me? There's no way. What? I hate women. Women are bitches. Erica's not doing that. We're not doing that. I would have never in my wildest dreams believed the full circle moment that just occurred. I was tripping. I was tripping so much that if you listen to my podcast, you know I don't try to be fucking cool. I be real. Like, I just didn't know I was going to fucking cry. I might cry again. Who knows? Like, I let shit happen. I let shit go down. I love truth. What is true is what's coming through right now. It might be different tomorrow, but right now I'm going to let that shit come through. So I was not trying to keep it together and be like, yeah, I'm like a speaker and I'm so fucking cool. And this is how much I charge. And I'm in Boston and yeah, like, duh, global speaker, of course. I got up on that stage and I was like, you don't know what this means to me. Thank you, Nera. to be back. And then I started fucking crying. And I'm meant to be the fucking inspirational speaker. And here I am crying. These women are like, what? This bitch is tripping. But I don't care because it was true. It was real. Like when you ask for something and the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, science, when it delivers, excuse me, when you ask for something, when you have a desire and you put it out there and it delivers it to you and you're in it, I'm like, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Gratitude attack. I'm not like, I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. That's different energy. Fuck that. I deserve it and I'm worthy and I'm going to be the motherfucking best shit you ever seen. Hell yeah. But wow, thank you. Wow, I'm so grateful. I almost wanted to say I can't believe it because I never thought that it would happen so quickly, but I knew it was going to happen. Like, I know I'm going to meet Tony. I know I'm going to speak at an event. I know it. I don't know how to tell you how I know it, but I dream it. I see it. I think it. I can see the stage. I can see my future. I'm there. I've been there so many times in my head. I can tell you what it feels like. I could cry if I think about it too much. Like I just walked off the stage with 50,000 fucking women in pink in a stadium and Tony's my guest speaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, not ego. I can see the impact. And so I'm sharing this with you. Why? Because I want you to allow yourself to dream. I want you to stop telling yourself, when is it going to come? How is it going to come? But when? But how? But how do we make it faster? Let's hurry up. Why isn't it here yet? Getting impatient, disbelief. I don't believe it. So I'm impatient. When I believe it, patience comes. I believe it. How long? I don't know. How the fuck do we know how long it's going to take? I didn't know it would happen so quickly. I think that was pretty quick. The year I said I wanted to do it, and then that's popping off. But don't get it twisted. I paid twice, self-funded to go. You pay to play, which is another podcast episode I got to do. You pay to play. You get in those damn rooms. You buy a ticket. You fly your ass there. You put your damn money where your mouth is. You show the fuck up. And when you're there, you make sure that people notice. You are fucking, there's no way I'm going to walk into a room and you're not going to know I'm there. There's no way. In what fucking world? Am I in a room and you don't know I'm there? That's not ego, baby. I take responsibility for my fucking energy. I want you to feel me. I want you to feel that I'm there. It's intentional, everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. It's not ego. It's intentional. And I take responsibility for it. And that's my vibe. That's my energy. That's who I am in this world. So of course I'm going to play that way. So when this shit happened, I was like, oh my God, I'm going 10 days. Goodbye. I'm out. Like it was the wildest time. We were moving the warehouse. My husband and I were packing. I can't even tell you because you wouldn't believe me. The shit that we jumped through and hoops and things that we did before I left because people don't get to see it all. They see like, oh, hey guys, I'm in Boston having a Starbucks. I'm going to speak on stage. 10 days that people see that. So I'm trying to tell you the horror stories, the hard shit. It was difficult. It was crazy. I know I was only going for 10 days, but I've never left my children for 10 days. I've never left them without I've never left for 10 days. So to be gone for 10 days, to be in another country, my kids know what it's like to travel from Australia to the Los Angeles area, from Los Angeles to the East Coast. They've done it with me. They know. So they were like, Mommy, grabbing me, crying, don't go. It was the hardest thing. And I'm like, bitch, be grateful. You get to go. But I was sad for the first day. Like, how are you sad when you get to go do what? But this is what comes with it. You want your dreams to come true? Sacrifices will need to be made. You want your dreams to come true? You might be away from the people you love the most for a time period. You want your dreams to come true? Sometimes you might not be able to hang out with your girlfriends and do the fun shit that you want to do. You want your dreams to come true? Sometimes you got to sacrifice staying up really late. Like I'm studying. I don't know if you know, but I'm in university. I'm getting my bachelor's degree. I had class last night, 9 p.m. Bitch, I'm over here with my old ass, half asleep. I think my teacher knew. I was like, I'm sorry, I have jet lag. I'm opening my eyes. I'm blinking slowly. You know, when you start blinking real fucking slow and you're like, you need to go to bed. I went to bed at 9:15. Like I'm jet lagged still, but I'm doing these things because I have big dreams. I'm chasing my dreams, but I'm also allowing. Last thing I want to say to you, because this is the whole fucking point of the podcast, and I'm getting to it at the end. Sorry, not sorry. We friends. I love you. You love me. We hang out. Okay, this is what we do. This is the point of the podcast. You put your dreams through, right? You say, I want this. I desire this. I would love this. I would like this. This is what I want. And I want you to imagine, because y'all know I love analogies. I want you to imagine you place an order in the kitchen. Hey, kitchen, chef, Michelin fucking chef. This is what I desire. Here is my order. Christmas list, boom. It's not even on the menu. I'm customizing my order. I'm sorry to be that client with the fucking dietary requirements. This is the meal that I want. Here's my order. I place my order. I send it into the kitchen. And then I sit my ass down and I wait. And I go, hey, by the way, there's some special ingredients that I would love for you to use. But also, not to micromanage, universe, you go ahead and put in whatever little sprinkles, little salt, little paprika, little adobo, sazon, whatever you want to add in there. You drop whatever you think you need in order for my meal, for the order I put in to come out delicious. And then we sit there. Many of us sit there. We go, fuck it, I'm not even going to place my order because this place is so busy. They're probably not going to have time to make it. Womp, womp, womp. Number one. Number two, we place our order and we're like, I need this. I'm going to tell the chef how to cook. That's not it. Okay, we place our order. I trust the process. And then we're like, when is it going to be ready? When is it going to be ready? Is my food ready? Is my food ready? Hello. I'm ready for my meal. Do you want to eat raw food? Would you like your chicken raw? If you're a vegan, I don't know. But do you want this shit half cooked? Because you're rushing me. And I'm the universe or God or whatever you believe in. And I'm cooking. Do you trust that I'm cooking? Because I saw your order come through. I saw the ticket. There's a few things missing, baby, that I need to add. And it needs a little more time. Do you trust me enough to still have the desire and the dream, but wait until it's ready? Ooh, and that is hard. That is hard. You do not want to be starving. I'm so starving. I'm famished. I'm not starving. That's fucking scarcity. I could eat when it's ready. I'm feeling pretty good, but I would like to eat and I'll eat when it's ready. I'm feeling happy to wait until my order's ready. And I say that to you because right now, personally for me, behind the scenes, I feel like I placed my order. I feel like the universe went, we need some more ingredients that you didn't even add because you didn't even think it could be this delicious, but we're about to hook you up. And they are just putting in these ingredients. And I'm sitting here and I can smell it. And it smells incredible. Can I see it? No. Can I taste it? Not yet. But I can smell that shit. I know that it's being cooked. I know they got my order and they're making it better than I could even imagine. What if they're making your order better than you could ever imagine? And you go into fear, be like, don't forget the salt. Shut up. Dream, put your desires in, do the work you need to do, submit the order, and then release the control, and then trust the chef, and then trust the process that your meal is coming hot and beautiful and delicious and amazing, perfectly cooked at the right time when you are ready to eat. That's a weird analogy, I know, but it's just been in my mind and I wanted to share it with you. You put your order in. Do you smell it? I can smell someone's making something. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's around the corner. How long? I'm not in a rush. Smells delicious. I'm enjoying the smell. And I'm telling you now that if you don't allow yourself to dream, it is like you are not putting your order in and you're telling me you're hungry. And I'm like, baby, walk up to that desk, put the order in, say everything that you want and desire, and release it. Release it and expect that it's going to come and it's going to be delicious and it'll be better than you can even imagine. And imagine the dessert. Ooh, what? Okay? Dream. And let me know how this landed for you. Let me know what are some of the things that you've stopped dreaming about that you know you're like, I want this. I desire this. Some of you, you've been single for fucking ever. You've been single forever, acting like it don't bother you. And it does. and you want a companionship, you don't need to maybe get married and have fucking kids, but you would love some companionship and you've given up on that, let yourself dream that. Put that fucking order through. Be specific with the order, okay? Be discerning. For some of you, you want your business to grow. You want more opportunities. You want more visibility. You want more from your marriage. You want more from your life. You are allowed to dream. Put that order through and enjoy the smell. I fucking love you. I will see you next week.